Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be actually discussing one value pick in the textile sector. So the company I will be discussing is Deepak Spinners Ltd. So its closing price on May 16th was 252. It had a market cap of 181 crores and the high and low price for this is 465 and 110. Price earning multiple is the current based on the latest EPS of around 50 reported for FY22 is 4.61. Book value is 274. Is now trading below the book value. Dividend is 0.79%. The return on capital is 24.7%. Return on equity is 22.1%. And face value is 10. So this company Deepak Spinners is based in Chandigarh, is a well-known established name in the textile industry. It is engaged in the producing synthetic staple fibers, yarn, man-made fibers, blended yarn and other types of yarn. So under the dynamic leadership of its chairman, P.K. Daga, the company has evolved into a leading manufacturer of dyed synthetic yarn. Other than domestic market, they actually export to countries like Syria, Middle East, Turkey, Belgium and USA. And high standards of trust, quality and satisfaction are endorsed by their customers, a long-standing relationship with the company. And they manufacture yarns of count 8 to 40 any in 100% polyester, 100% viscose, 100% acrylic and polyester acrylic and polyester viscose blends. And they have over 2 decades of experience, and the company remains committed to higher standards of quality and productivity. And regarding the history of this company, it was actually commenced operation 1986 with 12,000 spindles and a dye house in Baddi in Himachal Pradesh. In 1988, the company began manufacturing acrylic yarn in order to expand the product range. And in 1991, they actually established a second unit in Guna, Madhya Pradesh, with the initial capacity 8,000 spindles. And in 1993, the company received the status as an export house and expanded its production capacities. In 2012, the company undertook modernization and debottlenecking of its unit in Baddi and added another 13,200 spindles at its unit in Guna. And in 2016, the company added another 14,112 spindles at its unit in Guna. And in 2022, the company has begun the installation 3.7 megawatt solar plant in its unit in Guna. And presently, a total of 90,684 spindles are operational both units, along with a fiber dyeing plant. And regarding their products, Deepak Spinners offers products made exclusively from the entire range of synthetic fibers, polyester, viscose, acrylic and blends thereof. Their in-house fiber dyeing plant enables them to produce an unlimited range of colors and shades to suit almost any requirement. Their regular products include 100% polyester, 100% acrylic, 100% viscose, polyester viscose blends, polyester acrylic blends, carpet file yarns, acrylic and line blends with polyviscose, trilobial polyester blends, high bulk acrylic blends, high capacity high bulk polyacrylic yarns. So this company is a growing textile company, and it is actually has performed well, and it actually has a lot of international customers. And recently announced the Q4 FY22 results also. They were actually very good. The company recently announced a good results for Q4 of FY22. Results were actually very good. So it posted a total revenue from operations of total income of around 138 crores in the current quarter as compared to 111 crores in the previous quarter. And in the last quarter it was 149.98 crores. The full year total income is 531 crores as compared to 398 crores in the previous year. And regarding the profit before tax, it is 15.97 crores in the current quarter as compared to 12.85 crores in the previous year. The last quarter it was 14.24 crores. And if you see the full year, the profit before tax is 52.59 crores as compared to 21.25 crores. So almost a 30 crore increase in profit before tax for this current year. And if you see the profit after tax for the current quarter, it is 11.93 crores. And the previous quarter it was 10.62 crores, and the previous year it was 9.34 crores. If you see the FY22 full year net profit, it is around 39.29 crores. Last year in FY21 it was 15.69 crores. So the company is actually able to have a 24 crore increase in net profit in FY22 as compared to FY21. So based on the equity capital of just 7.19 crores, the EPS for the current year FY22 is 54.64, and the stock is trading at just around 5 times FY22 EPS. So last year the EPS was 21.82, and the reserves of this company is 189.79 crores. And based on the latest results, the liabilities are at around very low as compared to equity. Is actually around just 82 crores, which is much lower, and the current the financial borrowings are just 82 81, and very low. Borrowings of this company is pretty low as compared to the reserves. So let us have some more information on this company taken from the website screener. Regarding the geographical split of the company, India actually contributes 93% of the company's revenue in FY21 as compared to 94% FY20, and export actually contributes 7% in the FY21 as compared to 6% FY20. Main countries of their products the company exported are Syria, Middle East, Turkey, Belgium, USA. And regarding their relationship, the company has established long-standing relationship with the customers, with more than 60% customers associated with the company for over 4 years. And two customers, one negative is that two customers actually contribute more than 10% of the company's revenue in FY20 and 21. And regarding the manufacturing facility, they have two manufacturing facilities, one in Baddi, Himachal Pradesh, and one in Guna, Madhya Pradesh, as told by me earlier. So the total installed capacity of both the units is 90,864 spindles. And the company is actually working on a capacity expansion also, and spent to 6 crores on upgradation of its two manufacturing units in FY20. And it also is updating the electricity supply of the Buddy unit from 11 kilowatt to 60 kilowatt. The project continues by Hamburg due to restriction imposed by COVID-19. And the company also made some changes in the management. Ubendra Kumar Patnaik was appointed the president of the company in March 2021, and Yashwant Kumar Daga, non-independent director of the company, has been appointed as vice chairman and senior joint managing director in December 2021. And as mentioned by me earlier, the promoter holding has increased from 43.9 in FY20 to 45.6 in FY21. So these are the company actually doesn't has not published the investor presentation along with the current results, but based on the information available in the website and the screener, we can actually expect that the company will actually increase the revenues and it can plan capacity expansion in future. So let's see how the stock price has moved over the last 3 years for this company. So this information is taken from the website screener. So the stock was actually trading at around 90 levels in May 2019. It was actually trading at around 80 levels in August 2019, and it actually even made a low of around 60 levels in June 2020. And after that, actually in the last, from that period, from around July 2020 to around August 2020, it made a sharp rise from around 60 levels to around 380 levels. And it made a sharp rise based on the increased earnings, and from there it actually had a correction and actually fell to as low as in August it actually fell to 257 levels, and it actually was trading in the range of 250 to 250 for the period till December. From there it actually started rising again to around 350 levels in January, and due to the Ukraine war actually it corrected again to around 285 levels. Now it is actually trading at around 252 to 255 levels in May 2022. And from the 60 levels it's actually given over 60 levels in June 2020, it's actually given over 300% returns in the last 2 years. And regarding the sales in the last 2 years, total sales was 139 crores in June 2019. In the current quarter is also same, is also identical. In the December quarter it was 149 crores, in the September quarter it was 160 crores. Regarding the operating profit is 8 crores in June 2019. Now it is around 20 crores in the current quarter and 18 crores the last quarter. So this means that the company was able to reduce expenses as compared to 2019. Regarding the net profit, it was just 1 crore in 2019 and 3 crores in September 2019. Now it is around 12 crores in the current quarter and 11 crores the previous quarter. This means that the company was able to increase net profit also in addition to operating profit by reducing expenses the last 2 years. And regarding the profitability over the years, it has actually had a gradual increase in profitability over the years. So the sales total income was around 283 crores in 2011. It improved to around 392 crores in 2014. Further to 435 crores in 2015. It had a dip to 401 crores in 2016 and 411 crores in 2017. And it was 397 crores in last year. One quarter of the last year was impacted by the COVID pandemic, but in the current quarter it's around 528-30 crores. And regarding the operating profit, it was 22 crores in 2011. It was 42. It made a high of around 42 crores in 2014, and it actually corrected to 37 crores next year, and then it was around 42 crores last year, and the current quarter is around 69 crores. And regarding the net profit, was just 2 crores in 2011. It was around 13 crores in 2013 and 12 crores in 2014. It also improved to 16 crores last year, and current quarter is around 39 crores. So the company was able to almost double the sales in the last 10 years, but actually the net profit has actually more than 4-5 times in the last, from 60 crores to around 39 crores. So by reducing the expenses, the company actually has improved the profitability in the last 10 years. Now the company, based on the current stock price, is trading at just around 5 times, and the equity capital of this company is just 7 crores, and the balance sheets reserves has increased to around 90 crores, and the borrowings are just around 40-50 crores, and the liabilities are much lower than the reserves. There is a good chance that the company might declare a bonus issue in the future of 1:1, because the reserves are actually many times higher than the equity capital. And regarding the dividend payout, in the last 3-4 years they actually given dividends. And regarding the sales growth over the years, 10 years sales growth is 7%, 5 years it is 5%, and 3 years it is 4%. Profit growth for 10 years 18%, 5 years it is 38%. So sales growth, even though sales growth is not much, but profit growth is actually increased by the company is able to reduce expenses. So the CAGR return for the company in the 10 years is 31%, in the 5 years it is 23%, return equity for 10 years 13%, in the 5 years 12%. And regarding the shareholding pattern, the promoters hold 45.67%, and the public holding is 54.2%. So the promoters increased stake by 2% in the last 2 years, from 43.9 to 45.67. So the promoter holding below 50 is slightly negative, but it might actually increase in the future. So altogether, this company trading at 5 times FY22 EPS looks attractive at the current levels. I am actually expecting the company might report a sales in total income around over 600 crores and EPS of over 45 to 50 in the next 1 to 2 years. And the stock price target of around 350 to 400 is possible in the next 2 years, and higher targets are possible based on the capacity expansion done by the company and the earnings growth that can be reported by the company. So altogether, this company taking it just 5 times looks a very good bet for long term. And I'm actually invested in this company from around 220 levels, and I'm actually expecting a target of around 300 in the next 1 year. So an investor who is actually any investor can keep a stop loss, but based on the valuations I see very limited downside at the current levels.